Welcome back to a new video. This video is designing track number 2. You'll notice at the top of my game I've named it pole position period 3.5. This is from video 3.5. We added a start position for our player, and so it only shows our player on track 1, sends us to the start line, and makes us face 90 degrees. So we're looking to the right, just like that. So in this video, we're going to go to stage on the right, and then once we click stage, we're going to go up to backdrops. So we can look at our backdrops. We're going to go to the track 2 tile. Make sure that on track 2 you have 8 tools. If you don't have 8 tools, you need to click this blue button, which says convert to bitmap. If you have 8 tools and it looks like mine, you are in good shape. Drawing track 2 is really going to be up to you and what you want your track to look like. It should be more difficult than track 1, but not so difficult they can't get better at the game. And it be possible. So I'm going to do the first example with the circle tool. Once again, using the fill, which is black. Make sure your outlined circle is outlined, not filled. And just before, I'm going to draw, like I did on track 1, an oval here, and draw it from the top corner down. If I make a mistake, I can click that arrow up here to go back a step. Don't go back so far that you have 9 tools. Remember, stay on bitmap, 8 tools. The way I like to do this is draw my oval, then select the eraser tool. And you can change how big the eraser is with these numbers up here. I'm going to make it 80 instead of 40, so it's a little bigger. It's twice as big. I can come in and I can erase part of my line. You're going to have your own ideas. If you'd rather not use the circle tool and just make a square, you could draw a square and then erase part of it. Or you could just do it all with the paintbrush, which is what I'm going to do part of right now. So I zoomed in with this magnifying glass. Zoom in and zoom out. And I'm going to draw the edge of my track. I might, after the video, do a little extra touch-up, but for now I'm just going to work on getting a pretty rough outline so that I can show you what this looks like. Alright, that's pretty good. Notice all the black lines touch. There's not a space to escape. And after you've drawn the outside, you're going to do the inside. You should make the inside also an uneven shape. Okay. Something like that. Now, you don't use the paint bucket with a color that you just guess is similar. You go to the track, your first track, and you click fill and use our eyedropper tool. We're going to use this a lot in Scratch. When you click the eyedropper, you can click on that outside color, the one that is your slowdown color, and you can come back to track 2 with your paint bucket now filled with that color, and you can click the outside and you can fill it, and you can fill the inside. And you can do the same thing with your other color, the one that is on the inside of the track. So go back to track 1, eyedropper, fill it, come back to track 2, and with your paint bucket tool, you're going to click on the track where you race. Alright? Now, same strategy is for the lines, the start and the lap counter line. So we're going to draw the line using the same colors. So I'll get my eyedropper and select my start line, which is green. You have your own color. And then you can draw where you want your start line to be. Notice I'm using the line tool, not the paintbrush, the line tool to make a straight line. Go back to track 1, eyedropper tool. And there we go. Got my new line, and I can on track 2 draw the lines the same color. No doubt about it. All right, you'll notice I went a little bit outside my line. I'm going to draw that again. Okay, like I said, I might go back and touch up this after the video. But there we go. There's my lines for track 2. It's a little bit more difficult than track 1. Nothing too crazy. But let's say I did want something a little challenging in the way. I can go to my circle tool. I can go back to my black. And maybe I draw a circle right here. Maybe another circle right here. And I use my paint bucket tool, and I want to fill that in to be a slowdown. Maybe it's like an oil slick in the road, or just a bump or a mound. So I can click my eyedropper tool, use my paint bucket, and I can fill that in. That would also be a slowdown. So I can go test my game now. It's ready to go play and see how it works. I can click track 1 and go to track 1. I can click track 2 and go to track 2, but oh, we don't have our player. He's invisible. What happened to him? Well, look at our code. We said when the green flag is clicked, hide. When we switch to track 1, show. But we're on track 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit the stop sign. And with our mouse, we're going to put it right here on this sequence. This is called a hat. This yellow block with this little curl here, curve, is called a hat block. We're going to 2-finger tap on our mouse and duplicate this and put it below. We're going to change this to say track 2. When backdrop switches to track 2, show. Now you'll notice when I click the green flag and click track 2, he's back. There he is. We can see him. He's actually pretty close to the start line, but he's not where I want him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click stop, and I'm going to move him a little closer. My start line's a little different on this one. Notice my numbers on the stage here now say -11 and -109. I'm going to type that right here. When backdrop switches to track 2, go to -11 and -109. Now, when I'm on track 1, he'll be over here, just like I have there. Notice his positions are different. And when I switch to track 2, he's a little over here. And on track 2, I can play and I can race, and if I hit the outside, it'll slow me down. Or if I hit the bump, I'll just back up here. It slows me down there also. Pretty awesome. You can start to think of some really great ideas with your tracks once you start to get this. And can only imagine what you'll come up with for track 3. Okay, we're going to update the version number in this video. We're going to make this pole position .4. Pole position .4. Go ahead and click save now. At the end of this video, you should always be saving. And if you haven't yet in your journey, you should go File, Save to your computer. Make sure you download it and put it on your Chromebook so you have it for later. Good luck.